The purpose of this video is to give a quick overview of the Psychologically Informed Consultation e-learning programme and podcast, which were launched alongside the Psychologically Informed Consultation guidance document in November 2025. The links for these resources are on the PPN Midlands website and on our electronic resources flyers. We'll start with the e-learning programme. The Psychologically Informed Consultation e-learning is kept on the NHS Learning Hub. If you have an e-learning for healthcare account, the login credentials work for the Learning Hub too. If you don't have an existing e-learning for healthcare or Learning Hub account, you can create one by clicking the Create New Account link on the screen. Once you have logged in, you can navigate to the course through either clicking directly on a link that you have from this slide deck, or by searching on the Learning Hub, simply by searching for Psychologically Informed Consultation. You will see, after typing in the first word, that the course appears. Once launched, the programme will play in a separate window.
This programme is for anyone interested in understanding more about psychologically informed consultation.
The menu can be opened from the icon in the top left with 3 horizontal lines.
Psychologically informed consultation is the process of sharing the psychological skills and knowledge of the consultant, the professional with additional training in a particular area, with a consultee, who would typically be a professional seeking support from someone with more knowledge or experience in a particular area.
The e-learning is structured sequentially, but you can enter any sections and play them based on your learning aims.
This first section provides a brief overview of a model for delivering PIC. The subsequent sections will consider each stage in greater detail. When offering PIC, it might be helpful to think of the process as similar to psychological therapy, i.e., problem identification, formulation, intervention, and evaluation.
Now let's look at the podcast.
We're here today to talk about some guidance that we've been producing on psychologically informed consultation. We actually started this in 2023, and obviously it's taken on a life of its own, hasn't it? So the two of you really initiated this, didn't you? So Faye, do you want to tell us a little bit about how this came about?
Yeah, of course. So we had a foundation year trainee clinical psychologist on placement with us. Jack was clinically supervising. And we've had a consultation offer since we started back in 2017. Our team became operational. Yeah. So we thought, great opportunity to do a really formal service evaluation. We chose consultation because it's a key offer. And we really thought that it would be quite easy to find the standards of which you could measure consultation. So when the trainee came to us saying, how do I measure what consultation is, what does it look like, how do you know, we were like, it's absolutely fine. There's lots of policies, lots of guidance, and it's true, there are. So the Royal College of Psychiatrists paper, the Shining a Light paper, NICE guidance, all recommend that personality disorder services should offer consultation, but none of them say what it is. Wonder if you want to say a bit more, Jack?
Yeah, I think it presented a real dilemma for us. I think as a supervisor, I was very enthusiastic, and as Faye said, kind of, this shouldn't be a problem. It's something we're trained in. We've been doing it in our team for ages. When we actually searched the literature, there wasn't anything that really said exactly what consultation should look like. And it sort of opened up a bit of a can of worms, really, because we couldn't quite believe that in some ways, because the way that we're trained is that kind of scientist practitioner model. And if you looked at kind of therapy or supervision, there is really clear guidance as to what to expect in those sorts of spaces.
Yeah.
Consultation, we kind of just we didn't really know. There wasn't really anything there.
It's really important that we mention that there's a fourth person that was part of our group. So we have Olivia as well from Surrey and Borders, and Olivia leads a service where they do co-delivered with experts by experience consultation. So I think that brought a really different flavour, didn't it, to what we were thinking about, because that's more of a primary care service, whereas I think the three of us tend to sit in more of a secondary care service. So when we were looking at the guidance, I guess we started to think about, it's not a model, so it's not a therapeutic model like CAT you were mentioning, Jack. This it more feels like a framework of the key things that those of us that have been delivering consultation and leading services where it's part of our offer, how would we know that somebody was delivering consultation? So we started with that background.
The Psychologically Informed Consultation guidance is kept on the PPN website. Just go to ppn.nhs.uk, then to the PPN Midlands pages, and then navigate to the Projects and then Midlands Resources section.